think I broke the wall, man. Anyway, alright, today we will be doing a book review on this wonderful lady. This book actually is really good. I have to reread it to actually make understand it. It's titled "The Universe Has Your Back: Transform Fear to Faith." Have you ever forgot? You're into the spiritual journey, spiritual, faith and stuff like that. That you forgot that to trust in something higher than yourself. Anyway, it's a great book. She talked about surrendering. You gotta surrender to love. You gotta surrender to the universe. Trust the process. I believe we don't trust enough. But also, while we trusting the universe to do its work, we also have to do our part to take action in realizing our greatest goal or dream. This channel is about achieving your fullest potential. I believe in the human's potential. So, I highly recommend this book. If you're into personal development and self-help or spiritual or law of attraction, you should really subscribe to this channel. I'm telling you, man. This channel will be the bomb, man. Look, just subscribe, man. Just hit the button. Oh, anyway, if you would rate this book I would rate it as a 5-star on Amazon. Though I should rate it and comment or review it. Well, this is also a review, so this is great book. But still, man, one thing that I hate on Amazon, not Amazon, I don't hate the review for books. That's why I don't look at it when I buy it. It's different when you're buying electronic stuff. It's good to review it, 5 stars, because it's good stuff. You don't want to buy the bad products of electronic. But when people give bad ratings on books, I think that's bias. It's probably because they didn't apply it and it didn't work in real life, And I believe that once we understand how to surrender our faith to this universe, I think the universe, I know that the universe will come to your aid. And I know I repeat a lot, but I believe that not only we should when we come to realize our true destiny, we will realize we have not lived our fullest potential. I believe we're here to live our fullest potential. So, let's read one thing that she's saying here. I realize a lot of women or in spiritual community, women read a lot of miracle or the metaphysics text, A Course in Miracles. I mean, I don't know about guys. All I know is I've seen a lot of women read miracles, or Course in Miracle. The metaphysical text, A Course in Miracle, teaches the presence of fear is a sure sign you're trusting in your own faith. This is a profound message, and I remember grasping out loud when I first read it. Separating from love means that you deny the presence of higher power, the presence of the universe, and learn to rely on your own power to feel safe. The moment you choose to disconnect from loving presence of the universe, you lose sight of safety, security, and clear guidance that's otherwise available to you. The moment you realign with love and stop relying on your own strength, clear direction will be present. The presence of love will always cast out fear. Being in union with the energy of the universe, like an awesome dance, where you trust your partner so much that you just surrender to the beat of the music. When you begin to dance with the energy of the universe, your life flows naturally. Incredible synchronicity present itself. Creative solution abound, and you experience freedom. Great book if you want to get it. Fear is an interesting topic. I think it's when people say don't have fear, that's a lie. As you grow older, you have fear. You know, if you're when you're a kid, you believe that you're fearless, but or invincible. But when you're adult, you have experienced some fear in your life when you were a kid. Maybe you had danger in your life and you fear. And what happened is that fear projected in your mind, and you act out as if it was real in the real world, and it become real, right? It become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Not only that, it stopped you living your truest, greatest self. You could have been a princess in your own movie. You could have been Superman in your own movie, or a hero, or whatever you wanted to be. We stopped because of fear, or because of someone criticized us. You're not here to live into fear. You know, a lot of people live fear every single day. Because you know why? That what Donald Trump said, fake news. Now, whether you hate him or not, it's catching on. Everybody keeps saying fake news. That news, you know, the news create fear in you. You know, fear, fear stop you from living your greatest dream, your wildest dream. I'm telling you, a lot of people let it stop you. But I believe that you also should surrender your faith. I would probably do more of it. You should surrender a power with that the universe, I believe, is very creative. It can hear our thoughts. It's because our thoughts are frequency or vibration and a information transfer. That's why when you use telepathy, it's thought transfer, right? Now anyway, to actually live the life you want is to be brave, to have audacity, to trust in the power higher than yourself. But also you also have a power within you. And that's when you trust this, like when you come in when these two powers come in contact, your life will flow smoothly. You start to trust it. I believe that our purpose is to fulfill our highest potential, creation. Anyway, since I'll be talking creation, I believe that the most important thing that you can do is to understand why you fear. And when you start to understand why you fear, you dissect all these things inside your head. You start to distort your story. You start to, I believe that because you keep fearing, that you gotta quiet the mind. The mind always races and tell you a story, because in actuality, or the whole thing is that the brain is not designed to keep you happy. It's to keep you or being successful. It's there to keep you safe. You know, it's the old, you know, the reptilian or the limbic system. Can't remember which one is it, but it stopped you. It's like, of course, you have real obstacle too, but you have to figure out how to get around it. There's always a way. I believe that to be true. Now, when you get outside of your own head and step in faith and move in toward whatever direction, the universe will come. And people, like the universe will bring people, come to you to help you move forward in life. I believe that momentum and the whole when you expand when you start to move forward, and even though you fear, your world start to expand, and you start to meet new people and come into your life. You know, the idea bounce off. People give you the resource that you need, even if you don't have anything else. But what you do have is resourcefulness. And I believe that even if you have all the money in the world, but if you're not resourceful, you'll be unhappy. the person who doesn't have any money can become resourceful and can pass the people who have money. Isn't it strange, isn't it? Anyway, I believe that the law of attraction does work, but I believe that you have to take action, inspire action, or an action that you believe it to be true, and let the universe come to you. Get out your own way, and I'll be doing a talk about the 10x rule about Grant Cardone, because it's a different philosophy than the law of attraction used to. But I believe that's important to your development, to your growth, to your awareness. And I'll see you on next time. I'll see.